and welcome back to Project DOT. Although I spent plenty of time working on my uni project, I made sure that I could keep working on DOT. I'll make sure to find time during this next project as well, which is coming up very soon, and will also be taking around 9 weeks. With all the progress I've made, I've been able to release a new version of the game, 1.5, which is now available, link in the description. With that said, let's take a look at the progress. One of the main focuses for version 1.5 was making the accessibility options a lot better. They took a lot of time to create, but I think every game should have lots of accessibility options so anyone who wants to play them can. The text voiceover took quite a long time, as I had to record all the voice lines for all the text, including menus.
This triangular pedestal allows for the transparent blocks of cyberspace to be switched by left-clicking.
You may have noticed that the visually accessible blocks have been changed once again. No longer are they transparent. This helps with clarity. The end of the tutorial has been vastly improved. Instead of getting hit with a wall of text, you are instead sent back to the main menu, and when you start playing, it will give you information as and when it is relevant. You may have noticed that there is a new card in the game, Folion, which makes it so the data is dropped into the dungeon. Another bonus of the update is that your deck will be saved, as well as new cards you've acquired when you leave the game. A major piece of feedback I got from my playtesters was that the cards didn't feel like they did anything. To that effect, I added a HUD which helped make the cards feel more impactful. It also tracks player HP and data. For people who struggle to use the old tracker, there is a new tracker which makes it a lot easier to find the data cache. In terms of level layout, a couple things have changed. The middle path has once again had one of its hallways altered to be more interesting. There was also lots of issues with the final room, so it has received some significant changes. Throughout playtesting, multiple soft locks were found, as well as players in general getting very turned around in there. However, the most important change has nothing to do with that. I have added another switch pedestal at the end of the current map, which fundamentally changes how you can plan your routes through the dungeon. It also makes navigation mistakes less punishing. You may have also noticed some new things in that footage, such as pink squares and a new bar on the HUD. The squares are bits of data, and once you collect 8 of them, they will turn to 1 byte, which can be used at the shop. The new bar is used to keep track of virus, as some players were walking through virus spotlights and were not realising that it was doing anything until it was too late. The last major addition to the game is the shop. 1 to 2 cards will randomly be put into the shop, as well as putting the card in that you found during your run. These can be purchased with the bytes that you got from finding the data cache, as well as the bits you found just laying around. Please ignore the fact that the footage shows the system breaking. It was just that one, and I fixed it very quickly. With all that done, every major system has now been created, which means I can finally work on more map. That's everything new. Well, if you want to try out the game, follow the link in the description and you can download version 1.5 of Project DOT. For today's art piece, I tried a new technique where I first 3D modelled the design before doing the outline in the art program. Raining Crescent, signing off.